Happy Supercharged Manifesting Monday. I am I'm having fun with technology this morning because to do this live I have to turn my phone around and get another phone to see your comments, and it's all kinds of fun. But hello, happy start of an incredible week. We're getting into the holidays. I know we're all feeling that, excited energy around being with family and friends and everything that comes with being in the holiday spirit. So if you give me a second, just know that I am having to do things a little bit differently this morning, and I want to make sure that I'm here, I'm on live, and that you guys are seeing me. So I'm going to give you a chance, and I love when I get to see who's watching so I can say hello. Yay, here we go. Awesome. All right, so it looks like I really am live and you can see me. So there we go. So I'll keep that open so that I can see your comments. Happy Monday. So today we're going to be talking about, and I love this, I'm in teacher mode. I get markers and a whiteboard. This is like one of my happy places. So today we're going to be talking about number one success advice for 2019, because I've gone through an entire year of coaching people from all over the world in all different, ways and different means. Like I've done the Facebook Lives and I've watched your comments. I have coaching clients. I have a tribe. I go out and I speak. And as we're wrapping up the year, you'll notice a lot of the different topics that I've had the last couple of weeks have all been geared to helping you set up for an incredible 2019. All right, so give me a second. I can see that there are lots of you viewing. Yay! Now I can see the comments. Hi Grace, hi Darian, hi Lori, Gina, Jackie, Tony. Oh my gosh, I love it. Tasha is on. Awesome. Oh, and my BFF says I look great, so thank you. All right, guys. So the number one success tip for success advice for 2019. So here's how I came up with this. I was thinking all throughout the year I've been doing all these Facebook Lives and talking about manifesting and how to manifest the results and desires that you want in your life. And I know I've talked a lot about different ways to get that, right? Like all roads lead to Rome. But this morning, I want to really kind of slow it down, go into teacher mode a little bit, yes, but really say to you, if there's one thing that you're going to focus on for expanding the results that you experience in 2019, what would that one thing be? And because I know that this is going to be incredible and it's going to be a blessing not only to you, but someone else out there, a friend on your Facebook page, a contact that's just on your list, if you could share this video, I would be so grateful. Because here's what I'm committed to. Every single person that I can connect with through my own network and through you having the most amazing 2019 imaginable. Think of this as your holiday gift. Think of this video to your friends as your holiday gift. And it's even more efficient if you tag them, because then they'll know to come watch it later. So share please and tag. I'd be so grateful. I know that, if you have the heart of service and the heart of making the world a better place, contribution, then sharing this video is going to be something that I know, because I know what I'm about to share with you, I know is going to be a blessing in the lives of the people that you are connected and associated with. So go ahead and share and tag. Thank you. All right, so number one success tip. So I was saying that I've been talking a lot about manifesting, and we've talked about, all the different elements of that. So the power of writing intentions. We've talked about the burning desire that you need to have, and really, if you want to manifest a result and your desire is lukewarm, you're going to have to really ask yourself, do I really want that thing? Because a lukewarm desire will not create a magnificent outcome. You really need to go into your hearts of hearts and ask yourself, what do I really want? And when you can find that thing and really tap into the strength of your desire for it, then you can manifest, right? So we talked about intentions, the power of your desire. We talked about gratitude. And you know, I mean, we did an entire month on gratitude. My goodness, we had a gala for gratitude, didn't we? Because gratitude connects you to the source. And then there's, of course, taking inspired action. So we covered a lot this year in terms of how to manifest. But the one thing that I realized going into 2019, I realized that there was still something that I hadn't touched enough on that is the bedrock of all this. Like all the other things can be in place, but without this, none of it works. So I wanna, of course, I'm gonna draw a triangle. So you know, Tasha's gonna be having fun. There's gonna be a triangle. It's gonna be fun, right? So I want you to think about 2019. And I know if you're like me, you already have in mind all the different ways that you're going to experience success. And today I'm just going to talk about maybe success in your business or your career, right? Because we can have success in our relationships, in our spirituality, in our health. But today I want to really focus on that area of your life where you know, it feeds all the other areas. So be it your business that creates your income, that allows you to feel fulfilled in service, or your career. So let's talk about 2019 success. And it's like, I'm really clear what I want, what success looks like for me in 2019. We all know that, right? So now let's talk, there's going to be a triangle. And my son says, oh mom, I can't see below, so I can't go too far down because I want you guys all to see. So I have, full disclosure, I have been teaching this model and principle at the events that I've done in Europe. And it was so powerful, and I realized it was such a message that was so deep for me that I wanted to come here on Facebook to all of you, to the entire world, because I believe there's a lot of value in understanding what's needed to create success if you want it to come with ease and flow and grace the way I do. I know, and you know, you can't hear me say enough, I am absolutely even more committed than I've ever been in 2019 to success with ease, flow, and grace, right? So we want to create success. The very first thing we do is we identify what is success for us. So let's say in your business, success might be, you know, you really want to grow to the 6-figure mark, or you want to grow to the multiple 6-figure mark, or 7 figures, whatever it might be for you. You want to go global. You first define what success is, and that goes here, right? So the next thing we do, because we're logical human beings, what's the next thing we start to do? And I'm seeing your comments here, by the way. Oh, I love that you guys are here. So the next thing that we tend to do is we say, okay, I'm really clear on what success is. Now I'm gonna go create a plan. Isn't that what we do? We create a plan or a strategy. Exactly how is this going to happen? We create a plan, right? Because our logical brains, we're hardwired to do that. And by the way, as I'm sharing this, there's no judgment, there's no wrongness about any of this, right? All of this I do too. So the first thing that we do is our logical mind tells us you need a plan. You need to know exactly how you're gonna get this. And then the next thing we do is like, okay, all right, now I have a plan in place. I have it all mapped out in Excel. I have it written out in papers and sheets everywhere. My ego, my conscious mind is satiated because there's a plan. I have a plan, right? Now the next thing you do, and oh, by the way, you really need this plan to make sense to you, don't you? It has to make sense. Like, it has to add back up to exactly how you're going to get this result. It's so interesting. And so now, the next thing we do is we go find tools, right? We go out there, we have a plan, and it's like, all right, now I got to put the plan in place. I need tools. I need webinars. I need Facebook Lives. I need to build my list. I need to figure out how to book speaking engagements. I need a media kit. I need all these tools. That's the next thing we do. We have a plan, and to execute that plan, we identify that we need some tools. And then the very last thing that we do is Obviously with a plan and tools, everything is in place. Now, time to take action. Right? I'm sure this makes sense to a lot of you. And here's why I know it makes sense, because I see you doing it. I watch you all the time. Really, really, really. Here's what's going on over here. You are really busy. Isn't that the truth? So let me know. Are you really busy? Type yes. And I love that I can see all of your comments here this morning. So Antonio says, I love the triangle model. Yeah. So you're making your plans, you got your tools in place, you're taking action, and this, your logical brain, the logical part of you is really satisfied with this. And I want you to be honest with me here this morning on Facebook, and I want you to tell me, have you been doing this in 2018? Have you been doing this? Have you been really busy, hustling, striving, working really hard, doing all this to the best of your ability? Aren't you? You are so diligent in working so hard, in staying busy. So I want to see the comments. Yes, 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 yes. It's all of us, right? Hello, very first person to raise her hand. I get trapped in this myself. But I want to ask you, if I'm going to give you the number one success advice for 2019, I want to ask you, one, how does it feel? Okay, your ego is satiated, your logical brain is satisfied, you got a plan, you have tools, you're doing all the right things, aren't you? You're doing all the right things, aren't you? And you're really busy, yeah? But are you getting the results that you really want as you're doing all this? Is life satisfying for you? Are you making the kind of money that you want? Are you taking vacations? Do your family get to spend quality time with you? Are you able to feed into their lives in the way that you would like to? That can be gifts, it can be your time, it can be whatever you choose. Are you able to do and live the kind of life that you truly want? And is your business and your career reflecting the results that you want from all this? It's yes or no. It's yes or no. Right? So here's what I want to tell you. I know you know how to do this really well. I do this. We have to do all this. You absolutely need to have a plan. You need to sketch it out. My plans, you'd be surprised, they're like one page on my journal for the entire year. One page on my journal, that's my plan. The tools that I use, I just intuit, but I know we need to use them. Right now, we've been doing some Facebook ads. Shout out to Darian. They've been amazing. We've been getting some incredible results. So we need to do that, right? Am I taking action? You see me globe trotting all over the place. So I'm taking action. But here's what I'm very, very aware of. I have to understand that this is only a part of the equation. And if you are committed to hustle and grinding and doing all that, then you can absolutely do this and create success. But if you want what I have been sharing and inviting you to experience, which is success with ease and flow, then there's something missing, isn't there? There's something that all of this, if it's not built on properly, if you don't have this foundation, then you are literally working against yourself. You're doing all these things and you're sitting there wondering, oh my God, but why am I not getting the results that I want? What am I doing? It feels like I'm doing everything right and I'm not getting the results that I want. My life does not feel the way I want it to feel, but I don't understand because I check all the boxes. I've done all the things, right? So here's what's missing. Mindset. So here's the thing about mindset. Mindset can either defeat you, and I know that's D-E-F-E-A-T. Okay, so mindset can either defeat all of this, right? If your mindset's not in the right place, then truthfully, all of this just becomes pointless. Because you're doing all these things and then your thinking, your mindset, your thoughts, the patterns that you have around money and around success, it doesn't matter how much of this you do, you'll never get this. You'll never get the success the way you define it, because this is defeating all this, right? And I had to learn that, and I'm going to share a little bit. But on the other hand, if you have this really powerfully in place, it will support you. And here's where easy and relaxed comes in. When this is firing on all cylinders, when this is powerfully in place, this does the work. This just becomes mechanics. It's like, yeah, there are things to do. Absolutely, we have a business, we have a career, we need to do these things. But this is what creates for you, not this, right? And what happens is that we're really busy and unfortunately not as financially successful as we would like, because we're counting so much on this, while our mindset, the thing that creates, that attracts, that magnetizes, is going in the opposite direction, right? So you got a plan, you got your tools, you got your action, but you're sitting at home thinking, I can't, I don't have what it takes, money doesn't come easily to me, oh my God, it's so hard, I can't find clients, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, all of your thoughts down here are working against all of this. So that leads me to 2019. What is the number one success advice I have for you? What will give you the fastest return on investment and the fastest return? I love this one. I just heard this the other day at an event and I love it. The fastest return on time. Write that one down. ROT. Return on time. Because money comes and goes, right? You can get money as much as you want, as little as you want. Time is finite. So you want to make the most of every single second that you have. You want to make the most of your time. And so I love return on investment. I really do. If I'm gonna take my resource and my money and put it somewhere, I want to know what kind of returns I'm gonna get. Yes, I do love return on investment. But now I am all about return on time. If I can invest a little time and get a massive result, that's what I'm all about. So what's gonna give you the most return on time? Is it this stuff? You're gonna spend a lot of time doing it, and it may or may not, but I guarantee you, even 2 seconds invested in your mindset will create success for you exponentially. So when I say my number one success advice for 2019, what am I talking about? It's all about investing in your mindset. Investing in your mindset. So, we've heard the sayings like, as a man thinketh. As a man thinketh, so is he. But I want to introduce another one. As a man thinketh, so are his results. As a woman thinketh, so are her results. As you look at the success that you want to create in 2019, it's time to start having some come to Jesus conversations. Those are I call them come to Tasha conversations, just being honest with yourself and saying, what kind of mindset do I really have? Is it defeating my desire for success, or is it supporting my desire for success? Now, once you come to the realization, and you just have to be honest with yourself, Tony Robbins says, the quality of your life depends on the quality of the questions you're willing to ask yourself. I had to have some not so nice talks with Tasha when I realized there were some areas in my life where my mindset was absolutely defeating my desire for success. It was literally nothing I could do, and I would invest a lot of time, a lot of money in this area, but my thinking was so shot that I could never get the success that I want, right? Now that I understand, I do this first, this second, this first. I don't even go up here. I don't even go up here till I know I've sorted this out, right? So how does this apply? Your success mindset. I want to say in 2018, at the end of 2017, many of you have heard this story. I decided, and this is truthfully, this is the way I go about building my business, right? I say I want to 4 times my income next year. Every year, that's kind of like my benchmark. Now, how do you do that? How do you just decide I'm going to 4 times my income and then do it? Here is the thing. The moment I introduce the idea into my mind, that my superpower then goes about creating it. Now, after that, I can sabotage it. I can sabotage that idea, or I can support it. So what I do, the way that I am able to get the results that you've all observed, and you've seen our clients getting the results that they're getting, it is no by chance that people are 3 times in their income, opening profit accounts and building it, changing relationships, starting new businesses, going on into the life that they've always dreamed of, traveling all year long. Like, all of that is not by coincidence, right? The stuff that we teach is all around mindset, because this is where it all begins. So how do I 4 times my income? After introducing the idea to my mind, I then have to feed it with food, brain food, that says, and you can do it, and you will do it, and you are capable, and it is done. I can absolutely get caught up in this, like, yeah, I want to 4 times my income, so now I'm going to create a plan, I'm going to get the tools, I'm going to take action, and you see me doing all those things. But if I'm telling you the truth about what I work on the most, first thing every day, mindset, every day. It takes a 4 times, it takes a mindset that says 4 times your income is possible to create it. It takes a mindset that says you can 4 times your income to create it. There is no point in saying you're going to 4 times your income if your mindset says you can't. You don't know how to do that. You've never done it. That's not possible. Where are you going to get the clients, right? So you can see how powerful this is. So the number one thing I'm going to invite you to invest in and work on and focus on and, be diligent about in 2019, you want the fastest results, is going to be your mindset. Now, I'm going to have to tell you something that, is another like awareness. This takes support. You've been conditioned to think the way you think for a long time. In order to change it, it requires support. It requires being in an environment with other people who are committed to changing the way they think. It requires having a guide along the way to say, hey, you're in your blind spot, you're not. And I heard some conversations this weekend. I was at an event, and it's so interesting to hear through people's speech how they think. And my heart breaks, because I know here they are really wanting the best things in life, but through their words, I can tell that their thinking, their mindset is in total defeat. No matter how badly you want it, if your mindset isn't in alignment, right, then you're just working against yourself. So it takes being in the right environment, having a guide with you, and being told what to do. Bob Proctor says the only way to achieve a paradigm shift is to have a coach and repetition, period. It's not rocket science, guys. The only way to work on your mindset is to have a repetitive pattern of working on changing it, and to have a coach, right? So I have an opportunity that I'm going to give you 8 days in January to kick off the year in total badass mode, working on your mindset. First, we're going to do your money mindset, the way you think about money. I want you to get these dates down. January 7th to the 11th, 2019. We're starting Monday, January 7th. We're doing another money attraction challenge. And I asked myself, how could I make this challenge better than any other one I've ever done? Here's the 2 things I'm working on in the next challenge. We're going to just shatter the limits. The thing that I see you all fighting so much against is your mindset is in limitation when it comes to money. So we're shattering the limits in the next challenge. The next one is deservedness. Do I deserve all this wealth and money and income and a financially free and stable and safe lifestyle that I want? Do I really deserve it? So we're working on your limits and your deservedness in the next Money Attraction Challenge. Make sure you're registered. moneyattractionchallenge.com. moneyattractionchallenge.com. Please share it with your friends, because those of you that did it before, you know, the more people involved, the higher the energy, the more everybody gets just like on fire, and incredible results. And like I said, remember, when you're in the right environment, you get the transformation faster. You don't need to spend an entire year working on your mindset. These 5 days working on your money mindset is gonna be enough to totally shift the way you think about money. So that's January 7th to 11th, Money Attraction Challenge. Get registered, make sure you're in for that. And then I'm gonna give you 3 days. So that's gonna be all online. You're gonna do it all on your own time. I'm gonna jump on Facebook every day, bring in guests, teach you, give you so much information and content and support and energy that I promise you'll be set for money for 2019. And then I'm going to invite you to 3 days live with me here in Stuart, Florida, and that's January 25th to 27th. For right now, I just want you to write the date down, because promise you're going to see lots of commercials. You're going to see lots of emails, lots about that event, but just write the date down and get with me if you know you want to register, because you want to be there, right? So January 25th to 27th is the manifesting event. It's a live experience. We literally put ourselves in this incredible container for 3 days and work on our lives and our business. That's it. No external distractions, no, all the things that get us playing small, none of that. I build this incredible container for you for 3 days. You want to be there. The manifesting event, January 25th to 27th here in Stuart, Florida. Fly in, take a bus, walk, drive, whatever you need to do. You have to be there with us. It's going to be amazing. Right? So that's the end of end of January. And so with the 5 days of the Money Attraction Challenge plus 3 days of the manifesting event, oh my gosh, talk about an incredible year. You'll be all set. I'm really excited to support you. I'm really excited to support you in changing the way you think, because that's where it all begins. So hashtag, so that we can say goodbye, hashtag next level mindset. Claim it. Hashtag next level mindset. I'm excited to see you guys in the Money Challenge. I have so much content and fun and teaching and amazing evidence of people who've changed the way they think about money and created results. You're gonna love that, right? Want to make sure that you guys are all there. But for now, let's just make the commitment. Hashtag next level thinking. Bye everyone. Go have a great week. Have an incredible almost holiday week. Do your shopping, have fun. Just know that 2019, you're all set. It's taken care of. I'm here for you. I'm going to be supporting you to have the best year you've ever had. Bye everyone.